Hello, this is Julian with Coffee Reviews, and today I will be reviewing Cafe Hagen out of Seattle, Washington. Currently outside of their only location on Pontius and Thomas, and I'm going to be trying their natural processed Ethiopia Naga Singage. Go ahead and take a sip. Alright, let me get the most important housekeeping note out of the way real quick because I just want to get this out of the way as soon as possible. A little bit of a frustrating experience because I did order my pour over and they let it sit there for a while. I think they forgot about my coffee. So we're probably looking at 5, 6, 7 minutes extra after the coffee had been done. You know, a decent time for it to cool down. But as a result, my coffee was never hot. It was never the right temperature. And as I'm reviewing this, I'm reviewing more of just the lukewarm experience rather than the full coffee experience. A little frustrating. I've had frustrating experiences with plenty of coffee shops and coffee roasters in my channel, just overall, and I don't want to let it affect my videos. By proxy, it's going to affect the review just because I can't tell you how it tastes when it's hot, just because I wasn't given it that way. I'm just going to have the lukewarm experience, and I think good customer service is if you should admit your error and be like, hey, I'll remake your pour over for you because, you know, we want you to have the right experience. So a little frustrating. Now that that's out of the way, let's talk about the coffee shop and just ignore that part for the rest of this video. So 3 pour over options. There was a Mexico, a washed Ethiopia, and then this natural Ethiopia. Went with the natural Ethiopia just because it sounded the best. I think I've been on a little bit of a natural kick. There are a lot of natural videos that have been posted recently. So the coffee shop itself has been open for less than a year. I remember when it first opened, I wanted to try. I've walked by it a lot, and this is actually the first time I've ever been in the coffee shop and ordered coffee from them. Correction, I've been in the coffee shop, I've looked at their beans, but this is the first time I've ever tried their coffee. And reading the information on the website, it sounds like the owner of this business is Scandinavian. It sounds like they're from Copenhagen. So they're trying to bring some Nordic, Scandinavian style coffee to Seattle, which is a very interesting concept. So you think of your most progressive third wave coffee roasters in Seattle, you know, your Kumas, your Elms, even the ones in the Washington area like Olympia. They are no way near anything that's Scandinavia and Nordic coffee roasters produce. Seattle is traditionally and a typical dark roasted town. That's why Starbucks was made here. That's why Starbucks is still popular here. And, you know, Vivace and all the others, Ladro, huge coffee roasters here. This is probably going to be the lightest coffee roaster then in the city just because this is a darker roasted city. And I think I'm ready to actually discuss this coffee already. And with everything going against it, it's actually nice. It exceeded my expectations. And I think I'm starting to understand a little bit of this more Nordic palate because this right here isn't a blow you away fruit bomb, but it's very evenly balanced. It's not too overly acidic. I think strawberries, mangoes, maybe a tiny bit of lemon. Yeah, that actually sums this coffee up perfectly. They did a good job. And I only imagine that if everything had been done a little better, it would have been an even better job. So I'm going to give them kudos to the coffee actually being pretty good. And I think that says a lot because I probably will come back and do another video and, you know, give them a second chance as well to make everything that I experienced negatively this time around, I guess, work the next time around. But that being said, I'm going to put both the coffee and the coffee shop in a recommend because it's nice to have something that branches out from the Seattle norm. It's nice to have something a little lighter, and since I've been on a bit of a Scandinavian Nordic kick, it's nice to have something that I think is going along with my trend and my palate right now. So kudos to them. Very curious to try the rest of their coffees, and I'd say overall decent job. I'm just going to leave it at that because I guarantee there will be a second video at this shop, and I do want to talk a little bit more about that coffee, give it a second shot, everything like that at that time. So we'll leave it right there. This has been a review of Cafe Hagen out of Seattle, Washington. Thank you for watching.